Yeah, mic is now live. Fantastic. Okay, looks like everything works. Welcome to the stream. We're going to do things slightly different today. I'm going to be driving the same car, same track, but this time I'm going to qualify and hope for a good result. So, unfortunately, it's too early to register for practice, so I'll have to go and do my own practice with the AI quickly. When that's loading, I'll quickly kill the music. Ooh, the Imola track was actually doing a lap or two earlier. It's awesome. Where the hell is Sebring? Here we go. Looking forward to this because I've skipped qualifying every time, and I'm not very good when it comes to qualifying. My race pace tends to be a lot better. But my plan is to load up maybe 6 or 7 laps of fuel and just drive and see what happens. So this is just loosening up practice because it's a dry track. Will do for now. Wait a second. Let me get out the digital crew chief. Not as good as a real one, but it'll do for now. Man, I hate it. There's an update and it wants me to decide now if I want to update.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
I tried some iRacing earlier today. Did
Intake 6 clear, don't cross the white line.
Did some laps in Formula 4 at Road America.
All round, be careful.
It was awesome. The car felt incredible. Only problem was I was having internet issues. So my laps were good. Set my fastest ever lap on that track. It was, like I said, incredible. Problem was internet issues meant that if I entered the race, they may have prevented me from joining because of packet loss. So I decided to give it a miss. So I'm hoping it doesn't give me shit with this game later when I go online. Whoa.
This lap will be invalidated. Watch the track limits.
I almost took the Yuki Tsunoda line there.
Your brake temperatures look good.
Car feels amazing.
P5. Right tyres are cold.
I'm pushing quite hard, so it's weird that the tires are cold, but anyway. He's talking shit. The rights are perfect. That's why you need a real crew chief.
P2.
Hit a big bump.
Track limits.
I was on the apex when I hit the bump and I could feel the car drifting wide. So I had a choice, brake or try and take it flat out anyway. Clearly hitting the brakes was the better option. I'm happy.
Yellow flag.
Okay, that yellow flag is for me. I'm happy with the pace. I'm gonna try and go and register and see if it lets me.
That's the end of the session. P2.
I've already registered for the race, which starts in 20 minutes. And it lets me join practice. 20 minutes. I'll join this one before it fills up. I'm actually looking forward to the whole wet qualifying, because I think my pace isn't bad with wet tires. Maybe if I'm lucky I can get a good lap in as the track dries up at the end of qualifying. So I'm just gonna put in about 8 laps or so is fine, because that's what I'll be using in qualifying. So
Pit exit looks clear. Your brakes are cold, be careful.
gonna try and nail the brakes here to warm it up as quick as possible. Ah, it sort of worked.
Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag. We can see Jordan has gone off. Sector 1 is green.
Woo!
Yellow flag in Sector 1. Green flag in Sector 1. Air temps increasing. It's now 25 Celsius.
25 is actually very cold for racing anyway, which is good.
The leader has just done a 206.71. Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag. It looks like Augustin has binned it. Green flag in Sector 1.
Should be a 56, I think.
Yellow flag, Sector 1. That last
Almost
lap was at
56.
206.00. Sector 1 is clear.
I was ready for the slide on the first lap, but not on the second. I thought the tires were good.
Sector 1 is yellow. We think that clutch has crashed. Sector 1 is now green. Yellow flag, Sector 2. Left side tyres are cold. Green flag, Sector 2. Yellow flag, Sector 3. We think that Molteni has binned it. Sector 3 is clear, green flag.
So I've
15 minutes left.
tried to push harder on this
Brake temperatures are looking good.
in this session compared to my previous couple of races, just to see where the limits is with the car. I still think I've got a long way to go to find the limits of this car.
Yellow flag in Sector 1. We think Rogers has stacked it. Green flag, Sector 1.
Okay, let's see if we can get a better lap and not
B2.
mess up turn 1.
Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap.
No, they won't. That's half a second up.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 2 is now yellow. Sector 1 is green. Yellow flag in Sector 3. We think Mohammed has gone off. Sector 3 is green. We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
Missed the apex bed. Cost me a couple of tenths. That's better.
Yellow flag in Sector 1. It looks like clutch has spun off. Green flag Sector 1.
I had a really bad exit there.
Sector 1 is yellow. Yellow flag. Green flag, Sector 2. Green flag in Sector 1, V2. Yellow flag. We think Martin has spun off. Green flag Sector 1. Green flag in Sector 3.
Suvir, hello.
Incident Sector 3, yellow flag. Green flag Sector 3.
Racing
Sector
is going
1,
good.
yellow flag.
Stuck behind this
Green flag Sector 1.
fake Porsche, but otherwise it's going good. Just getting some quick practicing before the race.
Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag. Sector 1 is clear. You've used half your fuel. Yellow flag in Sector 1. Green flag Sector 1. Sector 3 is yellow.
On your left.
Wow, that's cool.
Hold your line.
Let's see if he'll let me get
Still there.
by here.
Clear left.
10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. That lap time was 2:07.69.
Car left.
Okay,
there.
this is good racing.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
I had no more space, but that was fun. Yeah, I'm trying to stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Oh, sorry, and Saturdays. So you will catch me on here again.
Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Whoa.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. On your right. Clear right.
Yellow flag Sector 2.
Shit, I was having a good race, but looks like...
We think that Marty has gone off. Green flag in Sector 2.
Yeah, that wasn't the plan. I didn't want to bump him. Damn it, that was so much of fun. Yeah, he's back.
Green flag in sector 3.
Oh well, at least he caught up. We can go again.
Yellow flag sector 1. We think Pet has gone off.
Yeah, thanks for the sub, man.
Sector 1 is green. Sector 1, yellow flag.
Car right.
Sector 1 is green. P3.
Still there. Clear right.
3 laps of fuel remaining. Sector 1 is yellow.
Whoa! I'm trying to push really hard just to see at which point I can get on the throttle as early as possible without spinning.
Car right. Clear right. Car left. Clear left.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
I saw that
We think that Gardena has binned it.
I think it was a dive bomb, not
Green
sure,
flag,
but it
sector
felt
2.
like it. So I left the door open, thankfully. And this is just practice.
This lap won't count. You've cut the track.
No, I did not. I may have been on the limit, but I didn't cut.
It looks like Feldman has crashed. Sector 1 is now green. P4. Okay, pit stop requested.
That's for fuel.
Your brakes are hot. Yellow flag in sector 1. Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Sector 1 is clear. The pit crew is ready. Yellow flag.
Gonna cancel that
Pit stop cancelled.
pit stop.
We can see Molteni has stacked it. Sector 2 is clear. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Green flag sector 1. Sector 3 is now yellow. Sector 3 is now clear.
4 minutes of practice left. So the pit lane is here somewhere, and we'll just...
The pit crew's ready.
No, it's not there. Or here. It's here. No, it's not. Damn it!
Yellow flag, watch out. Box in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Okay, I think that was a decent session. I won't be anywhere near those times in the race, mainly because it's going to be raining. But that was fun. Why did it freeze again? God damn it. There we go. Whew, that was close. Let's check what the tires look like. Okay, so they fitted the new tires on. Okay. Sometime in the future, when I'm done with the whole going to silver thing, I'll start to worry about tire wear and all those nice things.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. All clear on pit exit. Incident in Sector 1. Yellow flag. Sector 3 is clear. It looks like Barros has binned it. Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them. P5.
Okay, these guys are looking for parking here.
Green flag in Sector 1.
Okay. The race is going to start in about a minute, or the race session. So there'll be 2 or 3 minutes of practice, I think 8 minutes of qualifying, and then the race.
Yellow flag in Sector 2. Sector 2 is green. That's the end of the session. P7.
Okay, we're joining the race session. So, one of the things I've bitched and moaned about previously about this game, besides the glitching and other weird shit, is I wish the schedule was published earlier. Because if I do this race today, I think I'm done for the week. Not going to bother tomorrow and Monday. So I'd like to spend maybe tomorrow or Monday doing a bit of practice for the next
Just
week.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
But I won't know when it is until, I think, late Monday night or Tuesday morning somewhere. I think that'll do it. And then I think I fitted wets on. Practice is 40%. I'm not sure if I should even bother going out for this practice. I mean, I'll barely get going when the time will be up. But qualifying is almost guaranteed going to be wet.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is now green. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
I just realized I don't know how to switch the wipers on. I don't think I need it because the last two races I didn't. But if the rain is bad,
That's the end of the session. 15th place.
and as I was saying, I'll barely get going when... Okay, qualifying has started. Let me just make sure everything is fine. I got the right fuel, got the tires. Let's go. Whoa, crap! So used to ricking and plucking the wheel. Got it wet. So the plan now is to do as many laps as I can in the session, slowly picking up speed.
Exit's clear. Push. We've got 7 minutes to get a decent lap in. Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
Can feel the front end grip isn't as good as it was when it was dry, but that's expected.
On your left. Clear left.
Okay, so that's my spotter losing the plot because she can see all the other drivers that are invisible to me.
On your left. Clear left.
I was on the left of the track, so if there's a driver on my left, that means he went off.
Left side. Clear left.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. E4.
Not really finding much improvements. I'm basically doing the exact same pace as the previous lap. Thanks. I think I need to trail brake a little bit better, because I can feel if I do that, I can get the nose to tuck in a bit and hit the apex. Whoa. And there goes the lap. I'd gained about 2/10, cocked it up completely.
Eighth place.
Well, let's see if I can get a better run into the first turn, and this, especially the second one. There we go. That first left-hander kills my speed completely. So I think what I'm doing
2
is
minutes
braking,
to go, 2 minutes.
braking too late. Okay, I tried it a little bit earlier, a bit better trail braking. It worked, gained almost 3/10. Didn't work there. Man, this is hard. I wasn't expecting my banker lap to be my best lap, but I think that might be it. So I should cross the line to start one more lap. Maybe I'll nail it.
P11.
Damn it.
That That's the end of the session. P12.
Well, I'm going to continue on with the lap. Maybe I've got a chance of improving even a little bit. Qualifying the wet is not easy, but I'll take that. Hey,
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Need to adjust my fuel. I think I'd rather be safe, just add a bit more. And then I need to go to the tires. Make sure I'm on the wets. Okay, let's rock and roll. So I'm on the inside for turn 1. I'm hoping that helps stay out of trouble. The last time I did some practice, I realized starting on the outside sucks. Thanks. I did bring it back at the end, but I wish I'd figured out the driving style before that. It's difficult to warm up the brakes during this phase, because if you keep trying to stop go, the game nails you for erratic driving. So I just have to get the brakes to come onto temperature later. See, my frame rate is going to shit.
Go.
You're on the left, 3 wide.
Yeah, I'm not
Right
doing
side.
that.
Clear right, right side. You're on the left, 3 wide. 3 wide, you're on the left. On your right.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
No, Mustang, no, you
Clear
dumbass.
right, on your right. Clear right, car right.
Don't use
Still
me
there.
as brakes.
Clear right. Right side.
Sector 1 is green.
Clear right.
I mean, he's got a
Start's
radar
okay,
just
we're
like
still in
me.
this.
which means he knew I was there and still turned in anyway. Oh, that guy's gonna hit me up the back. And he did. No damage. And that's another Mustang.
The gap to Garcia ahead is now 0.46.
Unless I'm wrong, the track is drying at a speed.
Three wide, you're on the right. Car left, clear left. On your left. Clear left.
P8.
So the Mustangs are fighting it out. Grip level is still low though. It's tempting to push, but I don't think it's worth the risk.
Car in front is Lionel. Sector 1 is yellow. Incident in Sector 2, yellow flag.
Whoa, no! I had a...
Three wide, you're in the middle. Clear all round.
Green flag in Sector 2.
I had an
Left side,
oversteer
clear
moment, and normally I would have used that extra piece of road to catch it, but there was a car there. Damn it! I'm not sure if I damaged something, but the car feels off.
Right side, clear right. Car right, clear right.
Damn it, I was having such a nice race there.
Yellow flag, Sector 2. Sector 2 is now green. The car ahead is Lawton.
Well, my target now is to get a top 10. I'm gonna try. I think I could have got a top 5 there.
Marco is now leading. The leader's just done a 213.26.
Yeah, it feels a bit strange under braking the car. I'm not sure it's because the front splitter is damaged or not. But it's not the same as before.
You're reeling Lawton in. The gap is now 2.9 seconds. P15. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can.
I'm not sure about taking the chances, but I'm gonna try. There's a lot of cars close together up front. Maybe if I can get into that thick of the action, I've got a chance. Sort of catching up
Gap
them.
behind is now
The guys
3.7
ahead.
seconds.
Not sure though.
That's a new fastest lap for Schneider, 2:12.79.
Now definitely catching them up. Not by a huge margin, but yes, I'll
Gap
take
to
it.
Lawton in front is now 3.4 seconds. That was a 2:15.67. Good lap. That's your best in the session.
I need to find another second on that.
Yellow flag, caution. We think that Marco has stacked it. Green flag, sector 1.
I'm still P15, not exactly flying. I'm catching these guys up, but it's like such small amounts. There's a huge battle up front. I'm sure someone's going to
Car in
spin
front
off
of us
soon.
is Garcia.
Well, there's one guy running wide. I almost joined him. I think there's a bit more moisture off the line. That's what I think happened there. I was my full second up until I messed it up on the last corner, which means there's a lot more pace left.
The gap to Garcia ahead is now 2.4 seconds. Keep digging, this isn't over yet. Half distance, 10 minutes to go, that's 10 minutes left.
I'm getting close to this battle, but I'm still not close enough. Okay, he's off.
Incident in sector 2, yellow flag.
So that was the
The next
incident.
car is Lawton, sector 2 is now green. Fastest lap for Schneider, 2:12.51. V14.
Okay, 2:14 lap time I'll take. Not bad. Just need to do a few more of those. Hopefully get into the 2:13s.
The gap to Morton ahead is now 2.9.
Okay, so my race engineer says it's time to think about dry tires, which means there should be a bit more pace. Not even make mistakes like that. There's also a possibility the wets are going to overheat.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag Sector 3.
So those two guys, I'm assuming, took each other out.
New fastest lap for Schneider, 2:12.04.
That's quick. Six minutes to go. I said I'd like to get into the top 10, so let's see. It's disappointing about my mistake, but oh well. I'll try and make it up in race 2.
The gap to Morton in front is now 3.2 seconds.
I'm impressed with these guys' pace. I mean, they're running the same tires as me, but they are absolutely belting. So this Morton guy in front of me, he's got proper pace now.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. Stay focused, we're still in this.
At least my crew chief is positive.
The gap in front is now 4.2 seconds. New fastest lap for Schneider, 2:10.92.
What? I'm barely getting into the 14s and he's doing 2:10s. How?
You've got half your fuel left. Schneider is now in the lead.
Well, that guy who just set that crazy lap took the lead. That's amazing. Only thing I can think of is most probably my damage.
P13 is getting closer. The gap's now 4.5.
It's either that or I'm driving like shit. This is such a boring race because of my mistake. If I didn't make that stupid mistake, I could have been with those dudes up front, or even further.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. That lap time was 2:13.40.
So I'm definitely not catching the guys up in front. Even though I'm going faster, they are even faster than me. Final corner coming up. So this has been my worst result, I think, on this track.
P12. Okay, it's over. Okay, pit stop requested.
Hit my fastest lap at the end, but yeah. Does it mean anything? Whew. So I was my fastest was a 13.0. The guys in front were significantly faster. So I'm not sure if my pace is related to the damage or just shit driving. But I'm gonna exit. I think I'm allowed to exit. Either way, I'm doing it. Don't care. The plan is to register for the next one and go again. I'm sure I'll get some half decent safety rating. Drive rating probably will go down, but it's fine. So we're just waiting for the other drivers to finish. We're done. So I think my mistake was trying to push too hard early. I just took it steady, would have been better. The track seems like it drives at such a speed, but initially you have to take it easy. Okay, I lost 5 positions. Got a big bump in safety rating, but a tiny bump in driver rank, which is fine. Okay, I'm just gonna take a small break. I'll be back, and then I can just go do some laps again. It's unfortunately it seems like doing dry practice is bad for the race because the race is wet. Okay, I'll be back now. I'm back. I've registered, so might as well go join practice. It can't be the survey is full already. That's the only reason it wouldn't let me join. So I see on the list of drivers that registered, there's a few silvers already. So silver safety rating. There's 2 with platinum safety rating. That's impressive. Okay, I'm just gonna pick one that doesn't have any drivers. No. Okay, it's loading up. So I'm going to try something different in this session. I'm going to focus on being super smooth and getting my braking right, the whole trail braking, but try to get the trail braking onto the apex properly. If it works, and that's the plan, then it'll prepare me better for the wet track.
The pit exit's clear. Your brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them.
I'm not going to try to be super quick in this session. I think it's pointless.
On your right. Clear right.
Yellow flag. It looks like Mike has crashed. Sector 1 is green.
So far I'm trying to use the same technique I used in the race, well, towards the end anyway, to get the nose to tuck in, and it's working.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
It doesn't feel as exciting, you know, the slamming on the brakes type
green
thing,
flag.
but it feels better in terms of being smoother.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Yeah, we're coming up there. So the previous practice session, I was attacking the track and absolutely flinging the car around. So here I'm trying to drive so smooth
Green flag, sector 3.
with less
Yellow flag, sector
steering
1.
input.
We think
Maybe it'll
Bobby
help.
has binned it. Sector 1 is clear. P8. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Sector 2 is yellow. Sector 1 is now green. Green flag, sector 2. Sector 1 is yellow. It looks like Anton has gone off. Green flag, sector 1. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Car right. Clear right.
We think Wagner has binned it. Green flag in sector 3.
Ooh.
Right side. Clear right.
That was skill.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag in sector 1. Sector 3 is clear. Incident in sector 1. Yellow flag. We can see Mike has gone off. Sector 1 is green. You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. 16th place. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is green.
Okay, so that braking technique is working. I can feel it. So I don't press as hard on the pedal. And just get the nose to tuck in like that. Eight minutes of practice left. This should be a decent lap.
We think that Mike has spun off. Green flag in Sector 1. P9. Incident in Sector 1. Yellow flag. Green flag Sector 1. Sector 2 is now yellow. We think Charpentier has spun off. Sector 2 is green.
Whoa.
Sector 1 is yellow.
That was unnecessary.
Car left, clear left.
It looks like Andrew has binned it.
So this guy's rear wing is off.
On your left, clear left.
Yellow flag in Sector 2. Green flag in Sector 2. Green flag in Sector 1. Yellow flag, Sector 3. Sector 3 is green.
6 minutes. Okay, I think I've done enough of the whole smooth driving.
Sector 1, yellow flag. Green flag, Sector 1.
Now I'm going to try to push a bit.
Incident in Sector 2, yellow flag. We think Powell and Andrew have binned it. Green flag in Sector 2. To go, 5 minutes left. Yellow flag Sector 2. We We think that Werner has binned it.
Yeah, that's him.
Green flag, sector 2.
Ooh, car ran wide.
Track limits, this lap will be deleted. Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag in sector 3. Incident in sector 2. Yellow flag.
Why would you park the car there? I thought he was maybe moving a little bit, but he didn't. Man, that hurt a bit. Okay, we've got 4 minutes left. I'm gonna go for another run, but damn, that was unnecessary. This is the first one I've seen that's completely stupid today. Well, we've got 3 minutes.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. Yellow flag in sector 1. Sector 1 is clear. Green flag, sector 2, P8. Yellow flag in sector 1. It looks like J has gone off. Sector 1 is green.
Oh, we got a spinner.
Yellow flag. We think that Haddon has gone off. Sector 1 is green. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Yellow flag, sector 2. Sector 2 is clear. Sector 1 is yellow.
I think we can do one more lap after this.
We can see Mike has stacked it. Green flag in sector 1. P4. Incident in sector 1, yellow flag. Sector 1 is now green. That's the end of the session, P3.
It won't let me finish the lap. It would have kicked me out anyway, so might as well park it. My dry pace isn't bad. My wet pace sucks, but let's see what happens. So now it's going to be the moment of truth. Did I learn anything from the last race or not? Because my biggest problem was I qualified a bit shitty. I would like to qualify in the top 5. I think that would be ideal. Then hopefully get a clean start and sit more or less with one or two of the leaders. I'm fairly confident that a couple of the top guys are going to be crazy fast. But we will see. 384 drivers have registered. I have no idea which split I'll be in. But I'm sure I won't be anywhere near these dudes that are platinum and all these other fancy things. Okay, loading up the race session. Just want to check something. Says here the track is 40%. I must make sure to check that before the race, because I get the feeling it may not have been 40 at the beginning. But we will see. Whoa, he's busy spinning there. Doing my move. I've got the FSR wheel with the R9 base, and I've got the Club Sport V3 pedals.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
With the brake performance kit. So the pedals are really good.
Pit exit is clear. Don't cross the line. You've got cold brakes all round.
And what do you have? And we've got a spinner.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
Obviously,
We think Stagno has crashed.
I would love to get some super fancy pedals, but I think I need to first get the best out of this before even thinking of getting something fancy. Yeah, I paid a fortune for my Club Sports. It shouldn't cost that
Yellow
much,
flag in sector
but
1.
importing sucks.
We think Magnussen has binned it. Green flag, sector 1.
So this is Magnussen.
On your right. Clear right.
Oh, nice. I mean, I've had the Fanatec podium, the DD1. It gave me some shit. Feedback was amazing. Levels
Green
of
flag,
torque
sector 3.
was shockingly powerful, but like I said, it was glitchy and cost me so many races. I eventually sold the thing, got this, and haven't had really any issues with it. So I recommend a Moza wheel. There's a R9 V3. Or if you really want to get
Sector 2 is yellow.
a bit more torque, get the R12.
It looks like Ashton has spun off. Green flag, sector 2.
You don't have to get a Moza wheel.
That's
I mean,
the end of the session. P7.
the FSR wheel I have, it's got a big fancy display on it, but the display isn't customizable in terms of using sim hub and stuff like that. So I don't even use the display. Okay, so I've got the fuel. Go to wet tires. Yep, those CRP pedals should do the trick. Those Hoisingfeld Ultimates, man, those pedals are like so beautiful. You don't even want to touch them. You just want to like put them up on display.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line. We have 7 minutes to do the business. Let's get some heat into these brakes.
The good news is there's so many brands available. You can mix and match, create your own setup, do your research first, buy the stuff that works for you. I bought my Moza stuff from Simulator Cave. The guy is brilliant. I highly recommend him. He'll even pay you for your old hardware depending on what it is and the condition, etc. I traded in my Podium F1 Fanatec set. Got this. Didn't cost me anything actually extra. So the guy from Simulator Cave, he's based in Joburg somewhere. He drove to my house, checked the system out. He was happy. Paid me on site, EFT, and he was gone. I ordered the new stuff while he was here from him, and within a couple of days it was delivered to the door. Can't complain. Biggest issue I've got with this wheel is the display. If they just allowed the display itself to be open so that you can dump any overlay on it, it will be amazing. You'll get there. Everyone starts somewhere. I mean, my first system was
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
Was the Logitech Momo. And I thought I was the man when I had that. And I played on a normal table. A normal desk, normal chair.
P5.
Took me a long time to slowly work my way up to what I have now. So just hang in there. You should look at aluminium profiles. I wrote an article the other day about it. Well, a bit longer than the other day. It's not a cheap exercise. Profiles are not cheap, but super customizable. You can make the rig exactly the way you want it and add on things later. So if you add on a bracket, say for your keyboard, you can do that. You want to make little brackets for webcams, you can do that. Should have climbed that curb a bit more. And that one. Lost quite a big chunk of time because of that. Probably would have been 2 seconds up.
Seventh position.
I normally play iRacing. I've done most of my sim racing on iRacing. Started with online, was originally R Factor back in the day, then R Factor 2 a little bit, but jumped into iRacing big time. Spent most of my time driving single seaters, mainly F1.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
But F1 on iRacing died a slow death. So slowly started to move into other types of cars. Not gonna make the apex on that one.
Track limits. This lap will be deleted.
So I started fairly recently with LMU. I bought the game when it was released, but never really put any effort into it until the other day. Yeah, ACC is amazing. I did a couple of races in it. I still think it's the best GT3 sim. This may eventually beat it, but right now,
Left side, clear left.
ACC kicks ass. I'm just gonna finish this lap and then start my last one. The GT3s in iRacing, I could never get to grips with them. I'm not sure why. It just felt shit. ACC was like excellent from the first time I drove it. I drove it when it was still in the beta phase. I think we had one car. I can't wait to get into the hypercars, because the high downforce suits my driving style.
That's the end of the session. P11.
Well, session isn't over yet.
Car left. Clear left. On your right. Clear right.
I drove hypers quite a bit in iRacing. Even LMP1s, those things are absolute beasts. Love them. But the thing is, they did, so hypercars is the next thing. No!
Car left. Clear left.
I just touched the grass there. I thought the car was gonna let go. Cost me a big chunk of time. Nah, my qualifying sucks. Okay, so that's even shittier than last time. No, I agree. There's lots of opportunities to make up places. A lot of them are gonna make mistakes and go off.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Just gonna take a little bit of fuel off. I think that's way too much. Okay, let's go. So next week I might stream some iRacing. I'll see of the shame. The thing is, I have no idea where I'll end up in a few months with my driver rating and safety rating, but let's see what happens. And it's difficult. It's like with iRacing. I've been up to some decent levels, then I've had some bad races, then I go a little bit up.
Formation lap has started.
That's just racing. Wow, that's impressive. So you actually generally a clean driver. It's just to finish high up is it's a lot of effort. I think the best I did with R Factor was 800 laps of practice for a race, and then I got taken out at turn 2.
Green, let's go, let's go.
Well, that's impressive. P2.
You're on the left, 3 wide. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right. Right side, clear right.
Yeah, that wasn't nice. That guy just squashed me into the wall, son of a bitch. Now it's back to where we started previously at the end.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right. Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right. Right side. Clear right.
Thank you.
All right. You're on the right. 3 wide. Clear left.
Man,
On your left. Clear left.
Yellow flag.
these guys are
caution.
absolutely crazy.
Sector 2 is clear.
Now the front suspension is minor. It's fine, but they're absolute savages. That guy used me for brakes, a schmuck, but anyway. Nah, suspension is damaged, you're right. I can feel the car is pulling. I missed the pit lane, it's fine. I'll see if I can continue like this. So I was on the absolute limit of the wall. I was almost scraping against the wall on turn 1. Still got bumped. Guys, but literally squashed me into the wall.
Yellow flag. We think that INI has gone off. Sector 3 is now clear.
And then I left the door
B18.
open for that dive bomber. He went through, and then the other guy decided he's just gonna not slow down. He's never gonna just leave the door
Car in
open
front
for
is
me.
Stagno. You're reeling. Stagno. In. The gap's now 0.17. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Yellow flag in Sector 2.
He just outbraked himself. I had a feeling, that's why I thought, just try and fake a move. It was quite a pathetic fake, to be honest, but
We can see Stefan has crashed. Green flag, Sector 2. Sector 3 is yellow. The guy in front is Stefan. The leader has just done a 212.65.
so the car is pulling a little bit to the left, but it's not so bad. Yeah, this guy's missing a wing.
Left side. Clear left.
15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
So I'm assuming you
14th.
ran into him
Stay on it.
somewhere.
This isn't over yet. It looks like Stefan has binned it. Green flag, Sector 1.
There's a lot of these dive bombers.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Julian. You're reeling. Julian in. The gap is 3.6 seconds. Green flag in Sector 3. Yellow flag.
And you think, after having so many races where you dive bomb,
We
you
think
crash,
that Flores has stacked it.
you try it again, you crash, you realize, hold on, maybe dive bomb, doesn't work. But they don't. They don't learn that. They just keep going.
Green flag, Sector 2.
Man, that was close. Almost code brown.
Fastest lap for Marco, 212.64.
I'm gonna fake an inside move here. You never know.
Left side. Clear left.
Well done, good pass. E12. The car ahead is Flores.
Yeah, that guy should have realized at that distance I was never going to try that move. But he compromised his line and ran wide, just trying to make space for me.
The gap to Julian behind is increasing. It's now 2.0.
So the next guy is 12 seconds up the road. I'm having my own race here then.
The guy ahead is Fowler. That's a new fastest lap for Hoffman, 2:12.58. Stefan is now on wets.
Can see some action up front. A second, you say? Okay.
Lap 2:30.72.
The next car is one lap behind.
Question is, will he let me by or try and be a doers?
Remaining 10 minutes. We're at the halfway point.
Car doesn't feel too bad considering. Thank you.
The leader has just done a 2:12.43, yellow flag in sector 1. We can see Stagno has gone off. Green flag in sector 1.
Hopefully I'll get there before
Gap
he
to
recovers.
Julian behind is increasing. It's now 8.5 seconds. That's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. The gap in front is now 9.8.
So my best bet now is for these guys to make mistakes. I think I'll run out of laps before I catch them. Okay, there's the track drawing message.
New fastest lap for Marco, 2:11.31. The gap behind is now 9.9. The car in front of us is now Flores. Your lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need.
So my pace isn't bad. I think it's quite consistent. I just don't know how good it is compared to the leaders. I think they're quite a bit faster. Ah, okay. 2 seconds is a big amount.
Flores ahead is increasing. It's now
But
9.2 seconds.
my feelings is it's very early days for me in this game.
Remaining,
Whoa!
5 minutes left.
Managed to bring it back. I'm trying to push that a little bit more just to try and feel the grip level, but didn't work.
Marco is leading the race. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. That's a new fastest lap for Marco, 2:11.16.
I'm thinking that as I progress, in other words, play the game more and more like I did with iRacing, I'll find a lot more pace.
The gap to P11 ahead is now 9.4 seconds.
That's a lot of races. Damn, I think I'm on race 10 now.
P12.
Yo! That's a lot. The main thing though is if you're enjoying it. Because I'm enjoying this, even though I'm nowhere at the moment, it still feels amazing.
You're reeling Flores in. The gap's now 8.9 seconds. The leader has just done a 2:11.48. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. You've just done a 2:13.29. The guy behind has just done a 2:11.00.
Okay, that's quick. Okay, he's too far back to catch me, but damn, that's quick. Yep, I can feel it.
The leader's just done a 2:11.15.
So that guy behind me is on the leader's pace. That's impressive.
The gap to 13th place. Behind is now 7.2. One more lap to go. That's your quickest lap in this session. Fastest lap for Julian, 2:10.71.
Tires are getting hot.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
Never tried it. I've only driven this Ferrari on this track. The only other GT3 I've driven in LMU is the 720S, but there is a big difference between those two cars, I can tell you. It feels like the Ferrari is easier on the curbs. I messed up the first sector, so no chance of a last blast. The reason I drive the McLaren a lot is because of the downforce. It's not fast overall, but it just gives me more confidence because I'm used to high downforce cars. So I've spent, like I said before, most of my sim racing career driving high downforce cars from the very beginning.
P12. There we go, it's over. Bring it back round. Acknowledged. Pit stop requested.
On your right.
Yeah, I'm glad that's over. Oh, got a whole P12 out of that. I did try the front engine cars a couple of times in iRacing. It felt horrible for me. What I've noticed is, thanks. If, for example, earlier today I jumped into a Formula 4 car and I was immediately on the pace. So I've got a feel for single seaters and more specifically the high downforce type cars. Whereas with this, where there's so much of reliance on mechanical grip, I struggle. I'm sure I'll get there eventually. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that's a big jump in safety rating. I think one of the biggest ones so far. Okay, driver rating, I understand, should have finished higher up, but I mean, can't have everything. Especially when you've got a couple of guys that's got no brains, no brakes. I'll show you my stats, then you'll understand. Okay, so this wasn't race 10, this was race 11. One pole, not sure if that was skill or luck, but that was in a LMP2. High downforce, of course. 3 top 5s, haven't really got anywhere near that today. And then no laps led, so I wasn't anywhere near the front. And 111 laps completed. So it won't take me too long before I get to my silver safety rating. And then I'd love to get into the multi-class. That's going to be fun. Okay, I think it'll be also crazy chaos, but I should enjoy that. Especially if I'm in like a nice hypercar like the Toyota or Ferrari. Okay, that's it. That I think I've been streaming longer than I planned initially, but it's fine. I enjoyed both races, even though I didn't have the greatest results in terms of finishes. My safety rating, I think, made up for that. Okay, I'm done. Thanks for watching and thanks for all the comments. It's really appreciated. And good luck in your next races. I'll be back on Tuesday. Cheers, man.